Intro. Hi everyone, it's Malika here. Are you in the process of planning a trip to the United States or perhaps require a visa for work or academic purposes? There's excellent news for you. The U.S. Department of State just made a surprising announcement regarding certain non-immigrant visa applications in 2024. So, without further ado, let's delve deeper into who might be eligible to skip the mandatory interview process. No interview waivers explained. The Department of State is providing increased flexibility to the consular officers working at U.S. embassies with regards to non-immigrant visa applicants. These officers are now granted the authority to undertake online waivers for a specified number of these applicants. This new model introduces an efficient and potentially more streamlined process for those individuals who meet the necessary requirements, ultimately resulting in faster clearance decisions for their applications. Who qualifies? There are two main categories that might be eligible for interview waivers: first-time applicants for H-2 visa categories. This statement applies to both agricultural and non-agricultural H-2 visas, which are temporary work visas specifically designed for certain occupations in agriculture or other industries. The H-2 visa program is designed to provide employment opportunities to skilled workers who do not have U.S. born citizens or permanent residents as their primary source of employment authorization. This category of visa applicants constitute a new group that may benefit from specific provisions and assistance designed to encourage their long-term employment in the United States. For example, prospective employees who acquire H-2 visa qualifications may be given priority consideration for employment opportunities and may benefit from additional training and mentorship programs designed to improve their overall skill set and employability. Additionally, the H-2 visa program provides the opportunity for the sponsoring employer to engage in time-limited sponsored employment for the immigrant employee. Renewals of non-immigrant visas in the same category. This is great news for people renewing existing visas. However, there's an important exception. This waiver program doesn't apply to renewals of B visas, tourist visas. If you're renewing a B1, B2 visa, you'll likely still need an interview. Important details to remember. Despite these alterations, applicants are still subject to legal obligations and must meet certain requirements. This entails presenting their application within their home country and ensuring they possess no prior suspicions or denials of visa, with the exception of those instances where overcome or waived. The choice to grant an interview ultimately lies with the corresponding consular officer. There's no absolute guarantee, hence, it is always essential to be prepared for an impossible interview situation. Finding out more, waiting times for visa appointments. Are you curious about the duration it might take to receive an interview appointment at your preferred U.S. embassy? Simply conduct an online search for the specific embassy you're applying at. This helpful information will undoubtedly provide a more accurate assessment of current wait times. Details on B1, B2 visas, tourist visas. We'll cover these in more detail later in the video. B1, B2 visa details, tourist visa. Thinking about visiting the U.S. for tourism or leisure? Here's what you need to know about B1, B2 visas. Option 1. The B1 visa is designed for short-term business purposes, such as attending conferences, engaging in negotiations, addressing estate matters, or consulting with business allies. Option 2. The B1 visa is appropriate for individuals intending to conduct short-term business transactions or visit friends and family members in the U.S. for tourism or leisure purposes. B2 visa. This visa is for pleasure trips, like visiting family and friends, medical treatment, vacationing, participating in social events, or taking short, non-credit recreational courses. Important note, due to the nature of this page, we prefer not to discuss activities that may violate visa regulations or promote illegal or unethical behavior. If you require assistance with studying, working, or other visa-related information, please feel free to ask. and our team will be happy to provide you with the necessary guidance and resources. Evidence needed. To convince the consular officer you qualify, you'll need documentation proving your trip purpose, your intent to depart the U.S. after your visit, and your financial support for the trip. This might include documents showing your employment, family ties, or a sponsor's financial support letter. Interviews. While interview waivers are exciting news, most visa applicants will still need to attend an interview. However, there are exceptions for certain age groups applying for B1, B2 visas. We'll explore those next. Applying for a visa. Here's a quick rundown of the application process. Completion line Form DS-160. This form collects your personal information and details about your trip. Be sure to print the confirmation page. Pay the non-refundable visa fee. Fees vary depending on the visa type. Schedule an interview unless eligible for a waiver. Once you pay the fee, you can schedule your interview appointment if required. Prepare for your interview. If you have an interview, be prepared to answer questions about your trip and demonstrate your eligibility. Conclusion. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this explanation of no interview waivers for certain U.S. visas in 2024 was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more visa updates and travel tips. Take care and happy travels!